life is incredibly expensive these days. So today, our experts are battling it out to help you find the best deals out there. This is the battles of the budgets, and I am very, very pumped about it. And we are starting things off right here in the kitchen with my East Coast bud, Andy Hay.
Oh, good to see you.
Oh my gosh, so good to see
lovely.
you. Oh my gosh, thank you, so do you. Andy Hay.
Yes.
I know we're battling it out today.
We are.
But are you wearing this hat to just butter me up? I love a duck.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Just like some bright colors. Have to try to match your fit.
Honestly,
you're so stylish.
Oh man, I'm feeling good about it. You look fantastic too. Okay, so we are being very friendly right now, but we're challenging each other today.
We are.
So we're gonna try to make a recipe for a family of 4 under $25.
We can do this.
I think we can do it.
We can do this.
Now, you are an official family of 4.
I'm an official family of 4.
Yeah, 2 girls.
2 little girls
Yeah.
and a lovely wife.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And I've got my husband, my mom, and my cat.
There you go.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, and leftovers.
And
You're making for
leftovers.
a
That's
family
true.
of 4.
That is true. Okay, so when we are done our recipes, we're gonna see who came in with the lowest cost. What do you think
Ooh.
about that?
I'm nervous.
I am too, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's get kicking. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get started with a delicious herby falafel.
Ooh,
I know.
I love falafels.
I love a falafel.
Yeah.
It's crunchy, it's
Yeah.
golden brown,
Yeah.
it's super tasty. And to be honest, when I'm making something that you can typically get like out,
Yeah.
whether it's takeout, you think it's kind of expensive. Like a
Yeah.
falafel
Yeah.
on the go, not cheap.
Not cheap at all.
But it's very cheap to make, and I'm very excited
Prove it.
about it. Okay, let's do
Prove
this.
it.
Oh man, we're getting fighting already. All right, so you're gonna help me out a little bit.
Okay, put me to work.
So we're starting off with a food processor. You gotta have a food processor for falafels to work. Also, a high-speed blender would work, but you do need to scrape it down a
Yes.
little bit more. So careful with that hot oil.
Yeah,
We do
I'm
have
just
hot oil on the stove.
checking the
Careful.
temp. That's all I'm doing, just making sure.
All right, so the first thing you need is a cup of chickpeas. Now, have you made falafel before, sir?
I have, but they haven't turned out great, I'm not gonna lie.
Have you used canned or dried chickpeas?
I feel I'm gonna give you the wrong answer, but I've used canned.
Yeah. Canned is wrong. Listen,
Yeah.
if you're making a falafel with a canned chickpea, you're kind of ending up with like a hot little hummus patty,
Ooh.
which is not what we're going
Not
for.
what you want.
No, it's not it. So you actually want to use dried chickpeas. So right here in this little blue bowl, we've got a cup of dry chickpeas. What you want to do with that is set it into a bowl or a measuring cup overnight, cover it with some water, and you want that to sit for at least 8 hours or up to 24.
Okay.
That's going to soak those chickpeas, and this amount of chickpeas becomes this amount of chickpeas.
Holy smokes.
They get so much bigger. They almost look like they're cooked. They're not. They're still raw, but they plump up. They absorb all of that water, and they're perfect for falafel. So we don't even want to cook these. We're just tossing
So are they
these.
crunchy?
They're crunchy. Don't eat these right now.
Okay.
Yeah. We still got to cook them later,
Oh, okay,
but
gotcha,
we're not
gotcha,
cooking
gotcha.
them first.
I see.
Yeah,
I
okay.
see, I see.
So I'm going to pop those on into my food processor.
Okay.
And then would you toss in 4 of those cloves of garlic for me?
I'd love to.
Awesome.
There we go.
As well as that's 3 green onions chopped up there.
Perfect.
Perfect, I love it.
Smells
Now,
lovely already.
I'm gonna toss in about half a cup of cilantro. You can
Perfect.
toss in the stems here too. That saves some money, which is always a good thing.
Yeah. The
Those-
stems have really good flavor as well.
Tons
Yeah,
of
don't
good
throw those
flavor.
away.
No, you just chop them up real fine or just chuck them into your falafel and you're
Yeah.
good to go.
Laughing.
That's how you save money.
That's
use
it.
all the stuff.
That's it.
And then you're not throwing any of that money
Yeah.
out. All right, now into there, I'm gonna get you to zest this lemon. Would
I'd
you?
love to.
Let's do
I'll
a
switch sides
do-si-do.
here.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
On it.
So that lemon zest is going in, just the zest. Save that lemon though, because we're gonna use the rest of it later on in the
Okay.
recipe. So into there, I'm also gonna season that up with about a half a teaspoon of some chili flakes. Just any sort of chili. If you have cayenne pepper as opposed to chili flakes, feel free to use
Love
that.
it.
I'd go a little bit less. Then into there, I'm also gonna add in about 2 teaspoons of cumin. Cumin is one of my favorite
I agree.
ingredients. Isn't it so good?
It's so good.
And it's really great for if you're making a vegetarian dish because
Yeah.
it's almost smoky and meaty, but also lemony at the same time. Very
I like
good.
chucking some of my eggs.
Oh, I
Yeah,
like that
a little
idea.
runny egg yolk, little cumin.
Little
It's lovely.
cumin, a little salt on there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
man, Andy, hey, you're speaking my language. All right, I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of that cumin into there as well.
Okay.
And then I need about 3/4 of a teaspoon of coriander. Now, coriander ground up is actually just the seeds of cilantro, but this stuff doesn't taste like cilantro. So if you're not a cilantro fan, you can feel free to leave it out of this recipe. Add in parsley, add in really any sort of fresh herb you've got. But that coriander doesn't have that soapy taste that some
No.
people find. It's just lemony and bright.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many cilantro fans do we have in the audience?
Ooh.
Okay, we got some. We got some.
It's a polarizing
I
ingredient.
know. How
It
many
really is.
non-cilantro fans do we have?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
also
they're right
similar.
there.
Okay,
Yeah.
right on. Okay. Already, I feel like I'm not off to a great start, but it's going to be delicious.
I'm feeling good now.
Now, into there, I'm also going to season that up with about a teaspoon of salt. That's going to
Lovely.
just season the whole mix.
Yeah.
Now we want to pulse this baby up.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get that on. sticker on.
This is a fancy dancy little food processor you got here.
We're not joking
You're
around
not
on the
messing
good
around
stuff.
in
Yeah.
here, Mary Berg.
Except for it's not. Uh-oh. Wait, I put it on backwards.
Mary.
That was going to be really funny.
That was gonna be.
Nailed it.
There you go.
Okay.
You got it now.
So now you just want to pulse this up until
lovely.
those chickpeas chop up into kind of like a fine little situation.
Yeah. I love the color with the herbs. It's lovely.
It gets bright and green and so
beautiful.
delicious. Like, that's what you're looking for. All those chickpeas are chopped up nice and fine.
So fresh.
It smells out of control.
Yeah, it really does.
The
That
garlic. Oh, delicious. Now, we do want to hold this together, but we also want to give this a little bit of lift, because if you were to fry this as is, it's a little dense.
Little dense.
So the first thing we're going to add in is a little bit of baking powder. Just a teaspoon of baking powder. It's going to help when these hit the heat of the oil, puff up a little bit on the inside.
A little science in there.
Just a little science.
I love that.
Falafel science.
There we go.
Did y'all know that there was science in falafel? I'm very excited about it. All right, and then into there, I'm also gonna add in some flour, just about 4 tablespoons to start. You might wanna add in a couple more tablespoons if it's not holding together.
Yeah.
I'm using regular all-purpose flour, but if you wanted to, you could use an all-purpose gluten-free blend. That would work perfectly.
Yeah.
Even like a chickpea flour, if you've got that on hand,
Ooh,
go
that'd be
for
fun.
it. I know.
Chickpea on chickpea. I like that a lot.
Double chickpea.
There we
Chickpea
go.
inception, and we're good to go. All right, pulse that up. And it's gonna start almost climbing the sides. See how it's kind of climbing the sides of this? That's what you're looking for. Now I can tell right now, I'm gonna need a little bit more flour. Essentially, you wanna be able to pick it up in your hand and squeeze it into a ball. So I'm gonna add in 1 more tablespoon of flour. Give that a pulse up. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's not dense. So whenever I make it, it's like a paste.
It's a paste, it's a hummus.
It's the hot hummus
Yeah,
pocket.
it's like,
you said.
listen,
It's not what you want.
You don't want to cook that. You just eat it as a dip,
Exactly.
and it would be amazing. All right, so then what you want to do is get your hand in there, pick up some, and if you can squeeze it in a ball and it holds, that is what you are looking for.
Beautiful.
If it's falling apart, keep it going, a little bit more flour.
Cool.
Now, you'd want to pop that into the fridge for anywhere from about an hour to 24 hours, which is good for you make-ahead people, right?
That's right.
You do love a make-ahead recipe.
You want to buy
NDK.
some time here.
I know, it's always good. So I've got mine in a little container just stored together. And while I get to frying these, NDK, can you make like a little salad?
I would
go
love
with
to.
it? We
I
got
would
some
love to.
lettuce, some cucumber, some tomato, a little bit of green onion.
Perfect.
Toss it all together and then half that lemon juice.
On it.
Okay, perfect. Andy Kay is gonna do that. I am going to fry up these little falafel. So we've got that delicious mix here, and it is smelling, if I can get the lid off. Nope.
Need a hand?
No, I got it.
You got it.
I got it.
Well
I'm an
done.
independent
Well done.
person. I got this. All right. So we've got that delicious mixture. It's so tasty. So I'm just going to get an ice cream scoop. You could also use any sort of spoons or whatever, but you just want to scoop that. And then you could just pop these into the oil as is. I've got my oil over around 375, but you just want to do this. I like a little burger patty because I think it's cute.
Ooh.
So I just press it down a little bit and pop that away from me right into the oil. That's gonna start frying.
Look at that.
If you want to as well, you can just go straight on into the oil with that ice cream scoop. You're gonna get more craggly crispies. And you wanna fry those for about 2 to 3 minutes per side until they are golden brown. They're gonna cook and steam on the inside, get crispy on the outside, and be absolutely out of control. So while those do their thing, that's looking great, Andy.
Thank you so much.
You nailed it. You want a little spoon?
I would love
a little
one.
spatula? Okay,
Maybe
cool.
a little tiny pinch of salt. Just
Oh
a
yeah,
tiny,
get it in
tiny
there.
bit. Just,
yeah.
Why not?
You gotta season it up.
That's right.
All right.
Okay.
Now I'm also gonna do a sauce because I'm a sauce gal.
Yes.
So into here, I'm gonna do about a cup of Greek yogurt. One of your favorite
I
ingredients.
love a good Greek yogurt
This is
recipe.
where, oh wait, that's baking powder. Don't do
Not
that.
what you want for a
Not what you
sauce.
want. That would be
Yeah.
real weird. So that yogurt's just going into a bowl. And then to
Beautiful.
give this a little bit more flavor, I'm gonna zest in a garlic clove. Now you're gonna be like Mary, that's gonna be raw garlic. It's gonna be really, really punchy.
I trust you, Mary.
Honestly, it's gonna be good. Would you add that lemon juice in though?
I'd love to.
That's gonna almost pickle that garlic just a little bit.
You want the whole half here?
Oh yeah, that whole half.
All right, let's go. Oh, I
Pop
lost
her
a
in.
seed.
That's okay. We're gonna have to watch out for the seed. That's
That's
like always the trick. All right, now add in a little pepper, give that a stir up. Andy, would you mind stirring that for me?
On it.
And I'm gonna go grab those falafel because I've been keeping some warm in the oven for at about
Smells
200
delicious.
degrees. And they are looking so cute. We got those
Ooh, look
crispy
at
little
those.
fry guys. Looking so delicious and wonderful. Now to serve these babies up, we've got a little bit of some pita. Just pop those babies down. Whoa, we
Oh,
got
these look
big
so
pita.
cute.
Don't they look cute?
They're adorable.
I know. Now the way I like to do it, that sauce, pop it down, spread it out. A little bit of that delicious salad right on top.
This is a spring and summer meal to me.
Yes.
On a nice sunny day,
Nice
this
sunny
is going to
day.
be unbelievable.
How do you feel about a picnic, Andy?
I love them.
I love them too.
picnic,
Okay,
Mary
cool.
Berg.
I was gonna say, do your girls like a picnic?
They love a picnic.
This would be the
A beach
perfect
picnic?
thing. Oh my gosh,
That's
wrap
East
it
Coast
up,
style.
bring it to a picnic.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Maybe make a lobster to go with it. That's a little above our
Ooh.
budget though, not
That
gonna
is
lie.
not for this one. Next segment.
Next segment,
Yeah.
next segment. Pop those falafel right on top. They're crispy, they're
Oh,
crunchy.
look at the colors of these, Mary. They're beautiful.
They're really, really nice. We've got that golden, and then I'm not gonna give you dinner at my house without a little bit of cheese.
No,
we got
just
some
a
feta
little bit.
cheese on there, and you are good to go.
Mary
Feeding the
Berg.
family of 4. I'm gonna take one of these and dunk it in my sauce. Now,
I
Andy,
wanna
you
do
are
that
up
too.
next, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous.
It's gonna be a battle.
It's gonna be a
I'm a
battle.
little scared now, though. This looks pretty amazing.
I don't know. Stick around, because we'll see what he's got up his sleeve when we come back. All right, now what are we gonna make for your recipe today?
So I'm gonna stay on the bean train.
I love the bean train.
And we're gonna be doing Chipotle black bean burgers
Ooh.
with the crispiest potato wedge you've ever made, Mary Berg.
Okay.
I'm very excited about this. This is on my website, a viral recipe, I dare
know.
say.
I
It's a
feel
good
like
one.
This one, I remember seeing it all over the net.
It was all over the
Yeah.
net. Yeah, it's a good one. So let's kick off
Okay.
here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a can of rinsed canned chickpeas.
Black beans.
Black beans. What am I saying?
I use the
I got
chickpeas.
chickpeas on the
We're
brain.
already
Sorry.
fighting.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
yeah.
Black beans, rinsed. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm not gonna use similar thing. I don't want to have black bean paste.
No.
So I'm just gonna take the back of a fork
Okay.
and mash this up because you still want to have you want the paste, but you want some texture.
You want a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Exactly.
I like that. And I love this because basically what you're doing is you're exposing that inner kind of fluffy starchiness.
Exactly.
And that's going to kind of bind the burgers together.
Exactly.
I love a
It
black
almost
bean
gives
burger.
a little bit of like a ground meat vibe to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So you can keep taking it a little bit further here, but
Okay.
we don't want to waste too much time
Yeah,
building that one.
perfect.
So now we're gonna season this like crazy.
I was
So I'm gonna
gonna
add
say.
in about a half cup of cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, I know some of you are out there.
Yeah.
Just a mint. Parsley, basil's also wonderful as well.
Beautiful.
Quarter cup of sliced green onions. About a quarter cup of red onions.
Oh, I like a double onion.
We're going all over the place
Because
here.
again, green
We're-
onion's so like bright and fresh, and that's a
Exactly,
little peppery.
almost like deeper too.
Yeah.
So then I always like adding in red pepper, not necessary, but I do like the color. If you wanted to add some corn, would be
Ooh.
lovely. I know you love your corn.
I love
Yeah.
corn. Andy, I feel like sneaking in the vegetables very good when you got two little ones
Big
at
time,
home.
big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Assuming they would eat the stuff I make,
Yeah.
that's another story.
Yeah.
We'll save that for another time. Added a couple cloves of garlic there, and now we're gonna season up. You could take this in any direction. I've got some chili powder, smoked paprika, one of my favorite ingredients out there.
Beautiful.
And the key piece here is the chipotle in adobo. This is
Beautiful.
a secret weapon ingredient I have in my kitchen all the time. It is lovely.
Now you get that kind of near where like you get the salsa in
Exactly,
the grocery store,
exactly.
like that aisle
Yep.
where you get the chips, the salsa, and it's in a tiny little can. It's delicious.
Exactly. It's a lovely, smoky, delicious. I've got a little bit of lime zest.
Ooh, I
I'm
like
gonna add
that.
in an egg, Mary, and then finish up with some rice flour.
Oh, rice flour.
Rice flour.
Why rice? This is a fun ingredient.
So I was given this tip from Jeremy from MasterChef.
My friend Jeremy?
Good buddy of
Oh my
yours.
gosh,
He was telling
okay.
us how it was the best way to make something crispy.
Okay,
So I
yes.
use it all the time now, gluten-free as well.
Nice, nice.
So we're gonna mix this up and just give this a quick mix.
Ooh, I like
That egg's gonna
this.
bring everything together. I'm gonna get my hands nice and messy here, Mary. I'm not gonna make you do it.
Don't worry. I mean,
You don't want to get this all over
yeah.
the clothes.
It
All right.
smells out of control.
Isn't
it
that
smells
nice?
so,
yeah,
so
we
good.
really load so many flavors in there.
Totally.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly form some burger patties here.
Now, typically, if you had the time, would you set this aside?
Absolutely.
Let it give that chance for all those starches to come together. Oh, that's coming together beautifully.
It comes
though.
together. What I actually do is I'll form them into burger patties,
Yeah.
and then I'll pop it into the fridge.
Okay, right
yeah.
on.
So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna quickly do another one here.
Beautiful.
And again, just take a little bit more time than I'm taking right there.
I like the craggly bits.
There
though,
you
I'm
go.
not gonna
That's
lie.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
And I'll just pop this back there. If I pop that into the fridge for say, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes is
Okay.
probably all we need there.
Perfect.
Okay, so through the magic of television, we have a couple right here, Mary, which is
Magic.
very exciting.
Yeah. A little bit of oil
If you want
in.
to add some oil in,
Perfect. How much oil are we talking here?
I don't know. People always ask me. That's plenty.
I know.
That's,
This
I don't
is
know how
my
to
thing.
answer that question.
I would call that a teaspoon,
Yeah,
but like
that
it's
amount,
not.
yeah.
It's not. Spoiler alert.
Sorry,
Yeah.
again, I make such a mess of your kitchen
Oh, don't
here.
worry about it.
So now what I'm gonna do, if you want a little trick,
Yeah.
you can just cut the parchment paper and then flip it directly in. Don't burn yourself.
Oh, that sizzle.
And now everything's cooked in here, but
Yeah.
we want that egg to really form
Yeah.
and bind everything together. So don't rush this
Beautiful.
process, probably like 6 to 8 minutes per side.
Okay, perfect.
And just let it do its thing.
Beautiful.
Those are lovely and delicious.
Oh.
Now, Mary, I'm
Yes.
gonna get you to help me out here,
With
where I was
what?
helping you on the falafel.
Yeah.
Chipotle mayo. This is a
Yes.
lovely thing to have at home. If you don't want to use mayo, you can use Greek yogurt, sour cream, whatever you like.
I love that.
So we're gonna take our mayo, add that in.
This is a good amount of mayo,
A good
Andy.
amount of mayo.
I love
This will
this.
sit. You'll have this. You'll be making burritos tomorrow with it.
Listen,
I
I
guarantee you.
ate so much mayo last night with my dinner, and I'm into this. I'm very excited.
Its own
All right.
food group.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna add in more of that chipotle.
Beautiful.
Chipotle pepper.
Chipotle is really kind of nice and smoky. It is
Big time.
spicy, but it's got smoke and flavor.
But adding in with the fat,
Yeah.
it will like tone down the spiciness.
Totally.
We'll add in some lime juice.
Okay, perfect. Love that.
A little pinch of salt. A lot of garlic. So I'd probably add 2 cloves of garlic there.
Nice.
And then add in cilantro. You can add basil here is lovely. Really, there's no wrong answers.
Do you know what I love about this? It's like a combination of a chipotle mayo, but also a garlic mayo.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
That's nice.
Yeah, and
Oh
it's
my
really
gosh.
herby and super lovely. Okay, you've got that going. I'm just blabbing away there, standing still. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're doing a side.
I totally forgot.
He's
I'm
bringing
going
his game.
side dish
He's
here.
bringing his game.
Okay,
Okay.
so I find making French fries or wedges at home can be so sad.
They're
soggy,
they're
and you're
just
like,
like,
ugh. I'd rather
yeah.
just a deep fried one, not these ones. These will change your life,
Okay,
Mary.
let's do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wedge up a potato. We got some there, just to show you what
Yeah.
we're looking for here. You want a fairly thin wedge.
Okay.
So you want them about like that.
Okay.
Is what you're looking for.
Right on.
And then what we're gonna do, this is super fun. So we're going to season with equal parts water, oil.
Water and oil.
So the water's gonna steam and cook the potato.
Okay.
And the oil will get it nice and crispy. So about a 1/4 cup of each.
So by the time all the water's steamed off, we're getting that crispy.
Exactly.
Ooh.
And then to add on top of that, we're also gonna put in more rice flour.
Okay.
So this is gonna create almost like a tuile or like a crispy, crunchy bit because we really want that crunch.
Yeah.
And then season it with any way you want. You can use black pepper, Parmesan. I'm gonna use garlic powder.
Oh, beautiful.
More paprika and a little bit of chili. And then just for a little bit more of that like crispy, craggly bits, that's
Yeah.
the word of the day.
Yeah.
I just put in a tiny bit of cornmeal.
Oh, I love that.
And if you can hand me a spatula.
For sure. A little bit of salt.
Oh,
there
lovely.
You go.
Thank you. And we'll just give that a quick mix.
Okay.
Now, don't freak out. I know this looks like very soupy.
A little sloppy.
But it
Yeah.
will cook off. They take a little bit, so you're gonna wanna put this into an oven that's preheated to 400.
Okay.
This is what makes the crispy little bits. This is like the potato tuile. It's
Ooh,
lovely.
a potato
it's super
tuile.
Fun.
There'd
Super
also
fun.
be more potato in here, but we're just using one potato. today.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna pop this into the oven that's preheated to 400. We're gonna go 30 minutes one side.
Okay.
Scrape it off, flip.
Beautiful.
20 minutes the other side, and that's it.
Okay.
And again, through the magic of TV, Mary, we've got some ready to rock here.
I love
Look at
potatoes.
these.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
Look at
excited.
these. This is super.
Oh
Look at
my
those.
gosh,
Look at these little
Andy.
like crispy bits here.
Look at that, the little crispy tuile
That's what
situation.
you want. That's the money.
Oh
the money
my gosh!
right there.
And then right here, over here, we have got that beautiful
We got that one ready
looking
to
burger.
rock.
So you've got that one built with a little bit of that, a little bit of
Chipotle
that mayo.
You get the burger on there, lettuce, tomato. Choose your own adventure. There's no wrong answers here.
I mean, my adventure is calling me towards one of these crispy
You know what you're
little
doing
French
here.
fries.
Yeah,
and
you know
I'm
what you're doing.
dunking. Oh my gosh! Okay, let's give this a taste. Oh,
The crunch.
the crunch,
Like,
Andy.
no
hey.
more sad potato wedges.
No more sad potato wedges.
It's
You are
over.
saving the world, my
There
friend.
we go.
All right, now for the moment of truth. Let's compare the total costs of the meals. Who got closest or beat that $25 budget?
Oh! Congratulations.
Okay, listen now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take this crown and I'm gonna hand it to Andy
Oh,
Hay
stop.
because these potato wedges will change your life.
I'll take
Great
it.
job, man.
Yes,
Oh, what a
amazing as
delight.
always.
Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.